watch you, and I'll keep an eye on the stream.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna comment on the Facebook in a moment here. I'm gonna link it on the Facebook after you started.
Okay, I started streaming. I just want to double check. Yeah, I started streaming. I'm gonna have to adjust the volume for sure. What follows is a couple of quick messages on how to best possible experience. It should not be played to win. Oh my Nanta.
Well, the thing is, this game's probably very different from other games that you've played. I will say I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, so I'm not gonna say it. So never mind. I wanted to say something, but I don't know if it'd be considered a spoiler. It's about the game mechanic, but it's
Okay.
still something that you'll learn.
Well,
So yeah.
they want us to focus on immersing yourself or ourselves in the game's world and story. So they don't want us to focus on the end goal of winning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you should do.
What are we talking about?
Amnesia. The game is giving her.
They're giving us the best experience advice, pretty much.
Yes.
I see.
I'm gonna link this on the Facebook.
Use your wits, hide, or even run if necessary.
Fighting's not a good option. It's not an option.
No. Okay, so running away it is. Gotcha.
Powder gunners. Powder flaps. Auto trim.
Use the slider to control relatives.
Common, I need lock target, which is going to be that.
Also, make sure to play in the dark room and wear headphones for the best effect. What the
Actually
fuck?
true. Actually.
Very true. Very true. Yes.
Barely
So-
visible.
They're really
Don't mess with
Really gonna set you
demolition
up for the-
seasons. Yeah, set up for the darkest experience possible because that's the idea. This is not meant to be played at other games. We just have the
You're
camera.
meant to get fucking scared.
Yes.
Yes, and believe me, they really went all out to try to scare you. They really worked to build a game that was terrifying, and I thought it was. And they got rave reviews for being just that.
The square on the right is barely visible. Okay, so I see that it's barely visible.
Okay.
See, I think that might be 1.1 might be too much. So I'll stick with the 1.05. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia.
Yay.
Frictional games. Can you see the game streaming though?
Yeah, you're streaming. Let me turn up my volume just for a moment to make sure I can hear you in the game. So you might get a little bit of feedback here. Yes,
Okay, but I do have to turn down this audio.
turn down the in-game audio, because yeah, it's kind of drowning out your voice. That is one thing. So turn down the in-game audio to maybe 25% under the options.
Okay, head in game. So when I do sound, it's only giving me the generic software for the headset, Corsair wireless.
Hang on. Let's see. Sound. Go back to the sound tab again.
I'm there right now.
Master volume. Turn it all the way to the right. I just want to see how far it goes.
It goes up to 10.
Okay, so
And
put
it's
it
like
at
super
2.
loud.
Oh, it's super low right now, even at 3 or 2.
No, at 10 it's like super loud. Like I have to
Leave
yell.
it at 3 or 2, and hit OK. And once you set it, just say something like testing or whatever, or just to see.
I see. I feel like it's still too loud at 3. So let me go ahead and just turn it to 2. Okay. What, baby? Okay, get your drink. Okay, so
I can hear you good enough.
alright. So if it seems like I'm breaking out or something, or if it's still too loud, just let me know and I'll fix that, hopefully.
Well, for the most part, I'm gonna be listening to the audio here and have the video muted because if I don't, it's gonna feedback real badly on your thing. But for the moment, I was listening. You sound all right. When I turn my volume to normal, you were more or less on par with the audio, which is good enough.
Okay. The way the game was designed to be played, enemies will spot you more easily. No, let's just do normal mode. I ain't ready for that hard mode yet.
Yeah, just do normal. Just for starters, you're just starting the game for the first time.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
All right. So I'm gonna just sit back and enjoy watching.
Event has been added to the journal. For quick access to your mental space and make sure you check. Follow the liquid trail. So I'm assuming the liquid trail would be the stuff on the floor. Check this room.
It looks like liquid.
Yep. Just to check the rooms. Dude, this is trippy already.
Just a heads up. You want to avoid darkness. Um, Darkness makes you go crazy. Like literally, it fuels your insanity.
Hold down the red button. Tinderbox. That door open. Hold down R. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can manipulate items, like rotate them and stuff like that. You can creak the one of the coolest things about the game is that you can actually peek out through doors, just crack them open just a little bit to peek out through them. Like it's not one where like a button opens the door and then closes it back. You can actually creak it open, just a crack. Very cool.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And you will use that.
The tinderbox. Oh, the creaking.
Yeah. Because there will be times that you have to peek through doors without opening them up to, like, all the way to, you know.
I think I broke it. Is this? That's not considered dark, right?
Well, the whole game is dark, but dark is basically pitch black.
Right. Okay.
Or close to it.
Dude, I heard extra running. Like that. That's dark. I don't want to go in there.
Yes, that does look like a dark room. But then there was a door that friendly opened up for you.
Beware when you're standing in darkness, standing with so blue train and turn on the fire continuously.
You do have a lantern. I don't remember if you get it to start with, but you can bring it up. However, you have to constantly be finding oil to fuel the lantern because you will run out of oil and you won't have a light source. Tinderboxes can light candles and chandeliers. So when you pick up tinderboxes, that's what lights the little candlesticks and the chandeliers around you to bring light into the room. I missed Castle Brennenburg. I haven't seen it in a while.
Castle what?
Castle Brennenburg. That's the name of the castle.
Where's that?
I can't take this one.
Can't take what? I'm not seeing
I'm
it.
sorry,
Oh. The torch. No, you can't pick up torches.
fuck.
But like I said, press. I think it was F. Press F. Did that do anything?
No, you need to find a lantern before one can be turned on.
Oh, okay. So you haven't gotten it yet. Yeah. So you'll need a lantern. You can't carry torches. But you can light them.
Yeah. Ooh, cockroaches. Is it bad that I feel like I'm about to have an anxiety attack? Just how things are fucking turning out right now.
That's kind of the idea.
You're already having an anxiety
I
attack.
feel
You
like
haven't
I
even-
found a lantern. I feel like I am. Like ugh, it's building.
It's a very creepy game, and that's what I love about it. Be sure to read notes, pick up books and all that.
I am sorry. What?
I said be sure to read notes, books, and all that that you pick up because they will unlock, the story of the game.
These ones are not opening for me, so.
Those are just props. They won't awe.
Oh.
Most of them will say, like, once you hover over them, it'll say read book or read note or something like that. Some of them are just, props, but there will be notes and stuff on tables. Be sure to read them, and they are narrated. And keep in mind, your lantern is a tactical choice because of the fact that it does run out of fuel, so be wary of fuel levels and all that. I think tab brings up your inventory and your fuel levels. Message from Mr. Coffee. Esp is hoping this game freaks you out as much as it did him. But if you like horror, Val, true scare you for nights thinking about it, this is a top 5 true horror game.
I'm not ready. I mean, I love horror. I mean, I like the jump scare shit. It just.
That's
sorry.
the beautiful thing about this game. This game does not rely heavily on jump scares. It does use them, but it's all atmosphere. It's like 80% atmosphere. It doesn't rely on jump scares. Which to me is even way more fucking scary.
Like, just like the noise it has in the background and like the creakiness and like the additional like foot walking, like you could hear like additional like steps and stuff. Like stuff like that, it's already like freaking me out.
There's a game that I played that actually was not, I don't think was meant to be considered a horror game, but the whole game had a very scary atmosphere. There was never any jump scares at all, but the whole game had me feeling so anxious as if anything was going to just jump out and scare me and kill me at any time, but it never did. And you'd be surprised probably to hear that the game that I'm talking about is Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. That game actually builds a very, very scary atmosphere. But this one does it way better.
Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg...
Michael writes, Esp really began to lose it about halfway through the game when you find out more and more about who you are and why you're there.
Find Alexander.
Very few jump scares, more keep you terrified 24/7.
Old and weak, and yours young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you.
Oh, that's
it's
comforting.
A living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and
found the note you made to yourself, did you?
Your former self, Daniel.
Yeah.
Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him.
What?
Okay. I didn't see anything else in here.
You just made a mess, knocked boxes down and stuff.
Yeah, well... I'm just double checking everything.
Excuse me.
Easy there.
So,
Get some water.
or stop choking on ghost stick, one of those.
On what?
Oh, exactly. That's my reaction too.
Didn't use this control set. All I've been doing is playing in a test flight mode.
Okay, so I'm going backwards. I'm kind of confused.
Another missive from Michael. The lamp hiding for your life is the big mechanic. Use it and you keep your sanity. But you need oil, and oil is scarce. Don't have the light on and you start to lose it more and more. Until it hears you, then bye-bye, Val.
So how do I hide?
The way you would in real life. Hide in a cupboard. Step into a cupboard and close the door. Hide behind boxes. There's no a button that you can use to hide. Basically, open the cupboard, those big wardrobes, and close the doors.
But you can't properly hide until... Hold on.
Like you're doing right now. You're closing the doors. That's how you hide. Crouch behind desks, hide behind boxes, anything. And like right there where you're in right now, you can just kind of creak the door open to see if whatever you were hiding from is gone. And yes, Mike brings up a good point. You know how you're picking up the crates and stuff? You can also put stuff as a barricade behind closed doors too, but FYI, it is strong, very strong. So basically, if something's coming for you, you can close the door and start putting boxes and stuff in front of it to try to block the door.
See, I don't even know where to go right now.
Oh,
You must have forgotten to pick something up or something. Now keep in mind, you did come into a different room. You will go back and forth. There will be it's not a linear game. There's times that you go into one room and come back to another. It is, well, it's linear in a way, but you do have to go back and forth. You're navigating a castle. You have to go all around, and you will visit places again and stuff like that.
It won't budge.
Back in just a moment.
Um,
I'm back. Figure your way.
no.
Also, Mike writes, keeping it real, there is no way I could play this game to its end. Even seeing others do it scared the poop out of me. Full disclosure, so hoping this becomes your top scare too.
Uh,
You signed up for this.
I did. Oh, hello. Hold the left. Oh, down the left. I'm playing a scary game, baby. It's not zombies. I don't think this is a game that you should be watching, though. Oh, it's already telling me to run. No, go put that back. That's not yours.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
I'm gonna take a look around before I even go down that damn staircase.
Yeah, look around, explore everything. Might find items that you need.
Because, like I said, it was already talking about what button to use while running.
On that note, Mike writes, remember how to run Val. Trust me when I say it is a true lifesaver. Don't let him scare you. Honestly, I think he might be exaggerating it a little bit. It is my favorite and my scariest horror game, but I'm not huge into horror. Like, I don't play too many horror games, so that doesn't say much. It did scare the crap out of me. But maybe you who have been kind of inoculated to horror, since it is like one of your main genres, won't find it as scary. At the same time, I don't want to like set it up to fail. Like, I don't want to build so much hype and then it doesn't live up to your expectation.
No, I've seen gameplays of this, and I've seen my friend Jess talk about it, and I don't know, like it does seem pretty scary.
It's intense.
The other children cheered on this.
Serious.
Okay. Laboratory. think after I play this game for a little bit, we're gonna be looking for some other games to play. A little bit more cheerful.
Fucking Rocket League or something.
Yeah.
Spooking you out already?
Just a little bit.
There should be more coop rats.
Well, you are going down into a dark, dank cellar of sorts.
This is my third attempt to produce artificial
Yes, this brings flashbacks, Mike. Not good ones.
orbitment.
Keep that in mind, what you're reading. Organic tissue reacts violently to the solution.
Let me see. And one part aqua force.
There's no oil left in the lantern. Oh. Okay.
Michael writes, and yes, Val, I recommend the Space Game, Borderlands 2, and Monster Hunter World and Rocket League to offset the oh my god, this game will do to your heart. I wonder, will she start talking to herself as she plays like Esp did? How do you know what? You don't know what I did, Mike. I didn't play this game with you on the channel, I don't think.
The lack of chiming to properly vent the fumes from most many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some same amount of yeah, fuck that. Wine cellar. Ooh, damn. Why is the wine always locked?
Feel like you need a drink already?
Yeah. Oh man. Or Xanax or something to chill my fucking nerves. Sorry,
And
like you put this shit in my head and then by reading what they want from this game, it's like, maybe I should do my research on this game before I actually play it. But
No,
then
just play it.
again, I think I like the excitement, like, of not knowing.
It's like a roller coaster. You do it to scare yourself.
It's tough and plain cannot be torn by hands or a tool.
That looks like organic material.
How do I equip things?
If you drag items onto one another, it can create mixtures. For instance, if you have items in your that can be combined, if you drag one on top of another, it will mix them if they can be combined. And then just having it in your inventory, I believe, will just use it where applicable. But as far as I can tell, you just have a chemistry pot. You don't have anything in it. You just have like a pot. Mementos are basically your objectives.
Where did I come from? I can't do the wine. Do I have to go back in this one? I really don't want to go back into that room. Well, there was a room up here. What time is it?
Well, just think, if you've already visited certain rooms and you think you've gotten everything in those rooms that you can get, then there's something that you're missing. So think about what you might be missing and what you like, where you may not have visited, what you may have overlooked. It is 7:39 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah. Okay.
Where are we keeping track of the time?
So I know when to feed your son.
She asked what time it was.
Oh.
Don't be a jerk.
It's not like I'm gaming with you anyway, so...
16th of May, 18th.
I mean, you're playing Amnesia.
The
I know, but I
African
want to
sun
know
has
what time it
continued
was, so
to
I
plague our expedition,
can plan
making
out
it
dinner.
impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
See if there's any hidden passages. You know, in Resident Evil 7, there was secret passage in the fireplace. Spoiler.
Hmm.
Hey, I beat it. It obviously wasn't that boring. Hey, do y'all hear humming or is it just me?
Humming in the game?
Yeah, I feel like there's like humming. And it's not like just electrical.
You're talking about like the hag humming from, and or do you
Or
think
the
it's something?
huntress, like kind
The
of reminds me
huntress.
of the huntress, like humming. Why does it look so trippy? Is that my mind?
Yeah, there's like a bit of an ambience.
Okay, I heard my...
Indentured servitude.
I like how it makes you like actually look into things.
Yeah, you actually physically open them instead of just pushing a button to search. You actually have to pull it open. Very cool physics behind it, but again, it is a reason because like there are points where you will have to creak doors open to peek out. You don't want to just fucking swing the door wide open like crazy.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna learn from that. Mm. Please tell me y'all heard that.
And Mike indicates, and remember, Val, you slowly lose your sanity with light as your character is well aware of how horrifying this place is. LOL, and wants to be here less than you do. So that is why your vision will change sometimes. Because you're losing your sanity.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. The crudely carved
Remember,
passage
you're Daniel.
continued.
So that's been written by you.
It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
You're hungry, baby? Also, I can't help but feel like shit's gonna pop out of these cupboards too. I am too fucking paranoid already.
You haven't even seen a single monster or anything yet.
I know, that's my thing.
Oh, is that an urn on the table?
Yep.
Think somebody's
Okay.
in there?
There's music. I gotta freaking...
They're coming for you.
Calm down
I
with that
will
shit.
fucking stab the shit out of your face.
I had to mute my microphone to laugh at that.
You're an asshole. What? You hungry? Okay, I hate to do this, but Donovan's bugging me to go fix him something to eat, so I do have to go to feed my kid.
Parenthood comes first.
Yes, but if I don't get back on tonight, I for sure will get on after work tomorrow.
All right.
Cause, this ain't nothing yet. Just only my anxiety got like freaking high. I'm ready to see some evil shit happen, so.
Well, it was a fun stream while it lasted.
Okay. I'm sorry it wasn't longer.
That's all right. Do your
Oh,
thing.
okay.